I'm not giving an intro. I'm not giving an outro. I'm not telling you to subscribe or watch other videos. I'm not doing that with you all tonight, okay? I am on here because you guys have tagged me, added me, whatever you want to call it, been on YouTube, Instagram, hit me up on other social media platforms saying, oh my gosh, you want to hear your thoughts on the Kevin Samuels video with the lady that says she attracts narcissists, but she cheated on her ex. I went and watched the video. Yeah, so watched it, stopped it probably within the first 3 minutes. And I was like, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not playing with you all. And I was literally about to comment and tell you guys, I was gonna make a post and be like, I'm not doing it anymore. Listened to it all the way through, listened it a couple times, and what? I'm like, you all are trying to set me up. I know what you guys are trying to do. You guys are trying to get me in this gender war, this battle, and trying to have me going back and forth. And I was like, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not picking sides. If you're a woman, I can disagree with you. If you're a man, I can agree with you and I can disagree with you. Like, it's not no side taking. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever is wrong in the moment, that's who's wrong. It doesn't matter. Baby, this video, I just came in from dinner. I'm like, I'm putting this light up just so you all can see me. My coat is over here in the chair. I literally took a few note cards. I got my water because I got my throat's dry. I'm on some medicine. Hold on. Let me tell you something. She came on, like he said, the victim card was, like, this victim card, proud to be a victim. She had the victim card. Wanted to make sure that we knew she was empathetic. I was like, that's kind of strange, but okay, you're empathetic. All right, I don't know who leads with that. I don't, but whatever. And all this other kind of stuff. Oh, then here comes the bomb. Was in a relationship for some years. It went south. It was her. Oh no, she also gave a disclaimer like, oh, I know that I'm empathetic. It's this, it's this. I also know that if something goes wrong, it's not just the men. I don't blame them. I know that it takes two. That was you trying to soften the blow on the fact that you completely violated somebody's trust and broke their heart. It was a long-term relationship, okay? It probably devastated them. It probably turned their life upside down. You did that. And guess what? You apologized like yesterday. Because your heart got broken? That wasn't coming from a genuine place. Yes, do apologies sometimes come years later? Yes, but let me tell you how I know it wasn't genuine. Because it wasn't like you were in therapy and you were like, you know what? I just realized I did this person super wrong. Let me go apologize. No, what happened is you got your feelings hurt. You got your heart broken, okay? Then you wanted to run back to somebody who you know really loved you for real and get their sympathy in hopes that maybe they take you back. You would jump on that bandwagon and jump on that train to make it seem like you weren't heartbroken and like you were over the person who just hurt you. No, you were trying to use that man. That's why you went back and told him sorry. Because guess what? You could have told him sorry and never got your heart broken. You could right now be engaged or be married with a baby and be sitting up at home like, oh, you know what? I look at how my life turns out. You know, I'm blessed. I have a man that loves me. I have a child on the way. I really did this person wrong. And they didn't deserve it. They love me. Let me reach out and apologize. But you want to call him a friend? Really? You're calling him a friend? No, you're not his friend. He probably doesn't consider you a friend. Because wait, like Mr. Samuel said, if the table was turned, if everything was flipped and reversed, we would be talking about that man so bad. Like, oh, you did what? You stepped out on her. You did this just because you were bored? You better go play a game or find a hobby. So it's okay. What is it okay? We can't downplay it because you're a woman? Like, I posted something about that earlier. Do we ever tell men to leave toxic relationships, or is that only advice that we give to women? Okay, that's a whole other topic. But you attract narcissists? Did you ever think maybe it's you? Maybe it's Maybelline. And yes, do we all have some type of narcissistic tendencies or traits that can come out? Yes. But the way you came on and said, the victim, you're empathetic, And then you may think you're reasonable. Oh, I know it takes two. It might be you. You may be attracting what you are. But a lot of narcissists call other people narcissists. I'm just saying. And you quit therapy because you were uncomfortable. Oh, excuse me, no. Your anxiety got bad when you were seeing a licensed professional to get help to face things, whether generational curses, traumas, just character flaws, whatever, to face things, to change who you are, to change your life. And it was uncomfortable. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. You should have anxiety. When I went to therapy, I had a counselor and I had a psychiatrist. I was bad when I went in there. I got worse when I was getting help. When I was in therapy, I was on the phone like, let me find a facility that I can go check myself into and get some help, mind, body, and soul. Let me check out so I can come back and check in. Because when I started facing things that I didn't want to face, and facing some things that I didn't even really know about, that I just swept under the rug for years, and they were right here in my face. When that counselor told me, he was like, I want you to make, he called it like a grieving chart or something, and to mark down dates, like a timeline, a grieving timeline, dates or years or whatever of things that happened that hurt me. I was like, you want me to go back and, he was like, go as back as far as you can remember to your childhood. I was like, I was sick. But I didn't leave. I didn't quit. You know why? I added days to my schedule already. I was with them 2 or 3 times a week because I was like, no, baby, we're going to do this. I'm not going through this again. We already faced this. We already heal. We already deal, no matter how uncomfortable it is. I feel like my life was really on the line. I almost lost my life in the midst of counseling, therapy, and all of that. But I wanted to change. I wanted to break loose from anything that was holding on to me, that held on to people in my family, women in my family. I didn't want to pass that down to my daughter. I didn't want to pass that down to my boys. I was like, the buck stops with me. I got help. Therapy is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. But you quit because you feel like it's uncomfortable. You go because it sounds good. There's a lot of people who go to therapy because it sounds good. Oh, I'm in therapy. Oh, no, my counselor said. Oh, no, after the breakup, I went and got help. You're doing that for clout. You're doing that for a conversation piece. You're not doing that for change. Because when you're really doing some things for change, you can't even speak about it. You just like, because you're at that point, you're in so deep, you can't even formulate the words. The words can't even come out of your mouth to even connect with some fluff and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to therapy. Babe, when I was going to therapy, I wasn't like, oh, I'm going to therapy and a therapist and a counselor. I couldn't even. Every day I got up, I was fighting for my life, moment by moment. I couldn't even. That stuff wasn't cute. Change and transformation, real life, breaking generational curses, healing generational wounds and traumas. What? That's not cute. It is uncomfortable. But you took some time off, then you sneak in what seems to be like towards the end of your interview. Oh, and for my son, that's an identifier. That's like, should be one of the first words or things, whatever you want to call it, that comes out of your mouth. My first video, go back and watch. What do I say? I'm 37. Well, I was 37 then. Now I'm 38. I'm 37. I have 3 kids. If I'm out dating people, look, I've been married, I'm divorced, and I have kids. Yes, the fathers are there, amazing, co-parents, whatever, but this is what I have. That's something that you mentioned, but you just kind of slid it in like, oh, I have a pet. No, you have a whole child, a whole human being you're responsible for. And guess what? A young man whose father has passed away. and you're taking a hiatus from therapy, and you're calling for relationship advice, but then you're kind of like, oh, I don't really need to be in a relationship. Oh, but I want to be in a relationship. You can't handle the truth, so you're going back and forth on the phone. You attract narcissists, but you're empathetic, but you didn't apologize for years. And you don't apologize because your feelings got hurt and you just wanted somebody to feel sorry for you, probably. Nope. We gotta do better. Oh, you guys are not about to have me on here doing this, and I'm so tired right now, bro. I was like, I've got to get this video out. I don't care. I'm not editing. I don't have any bells and whistles. You know, I'm not with those YouTube bells and whistles anyway, which I may get eventually. Don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here just for this message. So look, those are my thoughts. You guys asked, and I am giving them to you, and I try not to like review every single thing. But when you guys are like poking at me, like, hey, we really want to hear what you have to say about this, I'm telling you.